Hi all, Paulette from Back to Basics Mom here. I know I said I wasn't going to shop a whole lot more, but I found some really good clearance deals, and I had two orders come in that I had placed. One is my Kid of the Month from Unity, and one is an order I had placed at the Shakopee Stamp Expo, so we'll get right to it. So when I was at the expo, it's almost 2 weeks ago now, one of the last booths I had stopped at was a bunch of Fun Stampers Journey consultants, and excuse me, I've heard of their company, but I hadn't really taken a good look at them. And we did their make and take, which was fun. And then I was looking at some of their card displays, and this one card completely caught my eye. And it was a card made with this and this. And so to me, of course, what does it look like? Legos. And this is a background stamp, and then this is, as you can see, the smaller stamp. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I absolutely have to have those. And so I was going to just order these, but then they have a really nice catalog, and they had a deal where if you spent $50 at the show, you got a catalog free that day to take home with you. Because I was going to just go home and order it, whatever, but I was like, oh, well, I want a catalog, and it's bigger than the Stampin' Up! Catalog, if you're familiar with that. It was huge, and it's gorgeous, and I really find that their stamps are a nice quality, and I'm going to show you what they look like. They're nice. They're red rubber with cling foam on the back. They come on these nice heavy plastic sheets. You can see they're really nice red rubber. And one of the things I like about them is the design is printed right on the cling foam versus being like a piece of plastic that's glued on top of that, because I have issues with cling foam sticking to my stamps when it's got the plastic on it. So I really like this. It's like printed right on the cling foam. So I really, really, really like that. And it's red rubber, which I just love anyway. And really nice packaging. The card that comes in this too is really heavy duty. Like, you could 3-hole punch this and like do something like this and put it in a notebook if that's how you wanted to store it. You could do that really easily. So I got that, those two things, and then I got this background stamp, which I thought was really fun. I think my daughter will really like this, and my son's getting more into music. They're actually both up at music camp right now. So I got that one. You can see it's nice at background size. And then I got this stamp set. So I just thought this was great for teenage boys, preteen boys, even guys. I just thought it was just an awesome set. So you can see they're a nice size for a card front, scrapbook page, whatever you like. They're really nice and detailed. So yeah, so I really like those. I like their packaging too. Their packaging is really nice. So if you haven't heard of that company, go check them out. They have really nice products. And then yesterday, my Unity Kid of the Month, this is the July Kid of the Month. I get mine mid-month because when I signed up at the end. And now they have 2 shipping dates. They ship at the first of the month or the middle of the month, which is nice because I used to not get it until almost a month late, because when I signed up way at the end of the month. But this is the July kit. And you can see really awesome images. Now they're much bigger than this. I'll pull this out. You see how nice and big and beautiful these stamp images are. So they're really large. Like, this is the girl and whatnot. So, little funny story. When my mom and I were out gallivanting around the other day, I took my mom down to southwestern Minnesota, and we went to one of the Laura Ingalls Wilder museums down in Walnut Grove, Minnesota. And on our way, we passed this sign, and it said, New London, Minnesota. Well, that's where Unity Stamp is based out of. So I said, Mom, we've got to stop there on the way back. So we did, and it was kind of late in the day. Like, all the local businesses were closing, but I did go into one of the little shops. And the gal that waited on me, her daughter actually works over at Unity, but they were closed for the day. But I did drive by and I got a picture of their building and was kind of, you know, acting like a stalker, but silly fangirl, my daughter would call me, but it was fun. So get to see where all the magic happens. So this is such a cute little bird stamp. Like, this is the stamp. Oh, where's the sheet? You know, you can see that's the image and that's the stamp. So super fun. So love that. Love their Kid of the Month. It's a little bit spendy, but I mean the images, for what you get this whole sheet of stamps, and it's really good deal. I'll link their website below like I normally do. They have this new Kid of the Month, which I might end up switching to eventually, and it's less expensive, and it's only like one or two. It's like one image and one sentiment or something like that. So you don't get as much, but it's really nice. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to be fussing with this when I'm trying to finish up my video here. I just gotta get it. I keep it right here in this. A lot of people get the little like plastic. They have a special thing that holds for this size, but I don't have those. I just keep them in the bag and just put it in my drawer. But I'm gonna put it right up here for now. I'm keeping the current month kind of right up here on my desk so I can have it and actually use it right away. So that was that. Oh, while I was on that trip to Walnut Grove with my mom, in that town they have this really cute little scrapbook stamping gift store, and they had lots of cool stuff. They had a really nice variety of stamps and dies and accessories and all that. I resisted most of it, but they did have these little fine tip caps. She had these loose in a bin, so I picked one up because I have had it on my Amazon wish list for a while, but I always had to have, you have to have enough to get free shipping, and it just kind of didn't keep making the cut. But I like it because it's got the little metal, I don't know if you can see that, the thing in the tip, the anti-clog, which I love because when I've used pins, they rust. So I kept forgetting to go get stainless steel pins, so I really like that. So I'm going to use that on, hopefully on my multi-matte medium I got a while back. So let's see if it's going to work. So this is going to be a pass or fail right in front of your eyes. So keep your fingers crossed for me. So what you do is you just pull that out. Oh yeah, it's going to work. And that just fits right on. So then you just keep it like that all the time. And then you have your nice fine tip, because the tip on this, it was okay, but really it was not super small. So yeah, so I'm just gonna toss that and we'll leave it like this. And this is really nice for, oh my gosh, the cats are going crazy upstairs. This is really nice for attaching like sequins or gems or whatever to your cards or your scrapbook pages, because it dries matte, so it's not shiny, and it has a really good hold to it. So it's a really nice product. If you haven't used it before, you should check it out. Oh, let's see. And then that same day, on the way back through town, my mom and I stopped at Tuesday Morning, and honestly, I couldn't believe it, but the only thing I found there was this sheet of vellum, a multicolored vellum. So it's just a 4 by 7.5 inch size, but it was $2.99, so it was pretty reasonable. And I like it because of all the colors. So it's got a real nice selection. So it's got some gold, it's got some silver, green, clear, hot pink, light pink, clear again, and orange. So I really like that. It's a nice assortment. They're small pieces, great for cards. So I got that. And then today, my mom and I had to go into town again. We had some errands to do for her, so we made a couple of stops, and I hadn't been to Crafts Direct in a couple of weeks, and I have been watching their sales because they've had, last 2 weeks it was 30% off their green tag. Well, this week it's 40% off their green tag, so you know that I went shopping. So, and one of the cool things I found was I actually got 3 of these, and these are centerpieces for graduation, obviously, but it's our high school colors here in my town, and they were on, it was on clearance already for $6. I don't know what the original price was. So then it was 40% off of that. So another $1.80 off of there. So it was like $4.20 for this thing. And you don't need helium. You just blow it up. So, and I got 3 of these. So I figured that would be nice I don't need it for next summer, but I'll need it for the summer after that. So now I just need to store it somewhere. I'm going to be able to find these and remember that I have them in 2 years. So you guys remember that and tell me. And then I also got 3 sets of these plates. I could have got more, but I figured just for a supplement, and these were $2 a set. So it was, 40% off that. So $1.60 or whatever for 18 plates. So for some decorative ones, I thought that's enough because I'll probably just get plain orange and black down the road. But I got those. And then one of the only things I paid full price on was this, and it's called Workable Fixative, as you can see right there on the label. And this is supposed to be, I had heard about this from some other YouTubers and artists. This is really good for if you do a lot of chalk work or pastel work or watercolor. You can, when you're done, you can spray over it and it will help so stuff won't smudge or smear or whatever, and you can still work it, it says. So I'm excited to try that and see, because I'm always kind of worried when I give like my watercolor cards or if I do anything that's a little bit chalky, that it's going to get on their stuff. And I was thinking even maybe to go over, like if I've done glitter on a card or something, maybe it would help hold it on. So we'll have to wait and see. And this was a little spendy. This was $9, but this thing will last me for freaking ever. So yeah. So, and then I got these 3 hooks. I just thought they were so fun. They're nice heavy. They're like cast iron, because I don't know where I'm going to put them. Probably somewhere down here in my craft area. But they're so nice and heavy. I wish they had come with a screw that matched, but I can make do with that. But I love the starfish in the shell. So I just thought they were so fun. So, and they were about $2 a piece after the discount, so they're $2.75 on clearance. Normally $4, so I mean, to get these for 2, it was a pretty good deal. Like them. They're nice and heavy. That's why I like them, nice and heavy. And you might see one of my cats a little close up in a minute, because he's kind of nosing around, seeing what's going on. And then at Crafts Direct, they always have, if you donate $1, you can get 40% off one item. So I got this Northwoods stamp. I saw it done up, and I just thought it was gorgeous. It's an eagle, and they had it decorated like a bald eagle. But if you've ever seen Northwoods stamps, they are just, the way that they decorate them for their samples is just gorgeous. I only have, I think, one other Northwoods stamp, but I just love it. And this, by the way, also happens to be another Minnesota-based company, which I love. So I got that. And then over in the clearance section, I got another Northwoods stamp, and this one is bunny. So I thought this would be cute for Easter cards, for spring. Mr. Mo's knocking stuff down. So this one was, this one was normally $15 on clearance for $7.50, and then 40% off of that. So pretty darn good for a $15 stamp to get it for, I don't know, like $5. That was pretty good. Excuse me while I pick up stuff that the cat knocked over. And then I've really, part of this is missing. I gotta look at my bag. Gotta find what I did with my bags. This is a hummingbird feeder. The little part that goes on the tip here, I gotta check my bag and see if it's in there. But so it's a hummingbird feeder. You just hang it like this. And this was, I don't know what it was originally, but it was on clearance for $5. So then 40% off that. So I got that. Mr. Mo, how are you? I've been gone all day. I've been gone a couple of times this week, and his kids are gone, so he's a little, been very naughty. And then I got this to try out. Hopefully it'll work. It's called, it's a masking fluid, and it says refill. I don't know why it says refill. I guess it's supposed to go in something special, but it's a masking fluid. So you use it on your artwork. So if you've already painted something or colored something, you put this on, let it dry, and then you can go over it with your background color or whatever, and then you just kind of rub off the masking fluid after it has dried. It's kind of almost like a thin rubber cement. So I'm excited to try that out. And it's got a little shaker in that. It was in clearance, so it might be a little old, but you can see that that was, you know, pretty expensive to start with. So then I got 40% off the $9. And then I'm always looking for extra stuff to scrub my stamps. So they had the scrubber part of the stamp scrubber, and it was $3. Again, 40% off that. So that's good to have because I like to scrub my stamps. And then I needed more paper. Like, I needed a hole in my head. But I really liked this huge brick of black and white paper. And I have another one. I have one that's like browns, but I just don't like it that much. So anyway, I got this. Some of them I'm not too crazy about, but some of them I like. Like, I like that. I love that. That's not bad. That's not bad. That one's pretty cool. I love that. Like that one. That one's cool. That one I like. That one I like. That's good. But yeah, thought those were kind of fun. So all black and whites. And then they had a recollections set, and there was an open one, so I peeked through it, but I liked the colors. So for 40% off the $3, I thought, you know, give it a go. I have a couple of other pads that I've bought that I've decided I just don't really like the colors of, so I'm going to get rid of them. It's a couple of that I got from Walmart a while back. So my cat is he's being a cat. He's being very much a cat, and he's being goofy over here, knocking my stuff down. Anyhow, sorry to talk about the cat so much, but I love these. They're like watercolory and pretty. Just thought, oh, I gotta try that. Those are fun. Very springy, very summery, kind of real middle of the road colors, like nothing too harsh or out there. So I got that. I thought that was fun. And then I've been wanting to try some pastels. So I have two things that I kind of splurged on a little bit, but these were on clearance for $23, and here, let's open it up and see what we get. So again, 40% off that. So 6 of the square pastels and some pencils. So just a little something to try out. You get all the basic colors. So that's good. So we'll give those a try. It says, let's see, mixed pastel materials. Discover the vibrant beauty of the pastel medium with this versatile collection of pastel pencils and blocks. They offer you convenience and control with complete freedom of expression, a perfect combination. So it's easy to mix and blend to create a vivid rainbow of color, ideal for strong, expressive strokes and broad sweeps of color, used for initial sketches and adding detail. So I thought those might be fun for coloring in some stuff, especially on like craft or black or whatever. And then when I was there the other day, they had a few more of these, but today they only had one left and it's dented, so we'll open it up. And hopefully nothing in there is too damaged. But these were kind of spendy, which even on clearance, they're $35. So I ended up paying like $20 for this set after the discount. And I usually kind of do all that math in my head before I decide if I'm going to purchase and if it's worth it for me, because I admit I like to have lots of stuff, but I don't want to pay. I want to pay as little as possible for the stuff I have, because that's just me. So again, this tin is a little bit bent, so hopefully, oh hey, they're not damaged at all. Bonus. So these are a watercolor crayon. So we will play with those a bit. Mr. Mole, you need to get out of the way. Oh, you're making me drop stuff. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's nice and creamy. Yeah, we'll see how those work, because they're supposed to be water reactive, so I will probably be giving those a try very, very soon. But that is really fun. And it gives you a list of what all the the colors you have are. This is a 24 set, so I feel really lucky to have gotten that. And then I have, if I can get the cat off it, I have some paper. Didn't buy too much paper, just a little bit. See what he thinks of that. So, I got 2 sheets of this. It's like a 4th of July. It's like a frame. But I got 2 sheets of that. And then I thought this, hopefully I don't already have this one. If I do, oh well, because it's really pretty. So I got this snowflake. It's kind of a reddish pink. And I don't know what it was about this one that I liked, but I really liked it. I thought it made me think of some cards. And I think I might have this one too, but I liked this. And then I got this one. This one I very well could already have a sheet of this. But, you know, I have my stamps and everything else cataloged really well, but paper I don't. So I often buy seconds of my paper. So I think that is all I have to show you today. Now I have 2 cats roaming around on my desk, so I better quit and get cleaned up before something gets destroyed. You know, life with cats, what are you going to do? Can you say hi? Say hi. There he is. He's so cute. Anyway, thanks for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I will put links to, I'll put links to the places I shopped. I'll try to find the website / blog for that one crafty place I was telling you about that I went with my mom. And yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.